It's just a beautiful venue, really intimate, excellent beer and excellent food, and really incredible music.
I absolutely love their quirky and intimate vibe.
The musicians love the place, and so the audience love it as well.
So we're in the music with everyone thinks we're a couple. I don't know why.
We've been best friends since school, so we'd always talk about how amazing it would be to have a venue, the kind of venue that we'd like to hang out.
Yeah.
The kind of place where we'd like to go to listen to music.
Well, it reminds me a bit of playing at the Bluebird in Nashville. There's not much separation between the audience and the person who's singing, which is a really cool thing for the performer as well as the audience, I think. And it sounds really good too.
We have a bit of a philosophy here that I've tried to create. My favourite moments of Green Note are when you forget that there's anything between you and the musicians. And when you kind of break down that barrier between the performer and the audience, something really magical can happen in the room, and that's where we get our atmosphere from. It's a real pleasure to see a lot of the musicians come through here go on to bigger and better things. Sometimes they get a little bit too big to come back to our little tiny room that we love so much, but quite often they come back anyway and just don't tell that many people about it. It's a great feeling to feel like you've been a part of that journey to that kind of success.
There are plenty of things about the Green Note that make it exceptionally special as a venue, and not least the two women, Evie and Risa, that run it. Everything that they do seems to be done very gracefully and very effortlessly. All the way from DIY to the big decisions, they're doing it all themselves.
We wanted to create a scene, bring a community to us, and there is a scene out there. I think we've tapped into it, but also created it as well.
This is not a business you do for the business side of it.
You've got to do it for the love of it.
For the love of it.
You just feel amazing vibrations. You just feel great when you're here. It's actually very, very rare, I find, in London to be at a place with so much heart.
Well, good evening once again, ladies and gentlemen. It is 8 p.m. in London and it is virtually Green Note. We hope you are well. My name is Nick Harris and I'm one of the engineers here at Green Note. And it is my pleasure once again to be in the hot seat presenting some of the best singer-songwriters that have graced the stage at the Green Note over the past couple of years. Welcome to all of you who are regular watchers of the show and have been regular visitors to the Green Note in the real world, and obviously welcome to anybody that's just discovering us. Okay, we are back to sort of a multi-international lineup this evening. We've sort of travelled from one side of the pond to the other over the last couple of weeks, but we are sort of mixing it up again as we have done earlier in the series. So we have two artists who are broadcasting from Nashville, actually three artists broadcasting from Nashville, and another two artists broadcasting from Birmingham in the UK. So let's get them introduced and get them up into the stream this evening. So firstly, from Birmingham, UK, Green Note regulars will know her very, very well indeed. She was voted UK Country Singer of the Year by the British UK Country Awards back in 2019. Member of the band Hannah Johnson and the Broken Hearts, and you'll know her well from the Toy Hearts band as well. Please welcome Hannah Johnson. Good evening, Hannah. How are you doing?
Hi, hello. Thank you for having us.
That's right. Great to have you. And Stuart, obviously, Daddy Cool. Lovely to see you.
He's here.
And possibly a little visitor as well later on. We'll see how that goes.
Fingers crossed our chihuahua will behave.
Excellent. Okay. So our second artist of the evening is broadcasting from Nashville, as I said. You may have seen her on the stage. I've worked with her at least once. I know she's played a couple of times. Please welcome Amelia White. Good evening, Amelia.
Hey, howdy, everybody. How y'all doing?
we're okay, I think. I'm sort of, yes, ticking along quite nicely. Now, last but not least, again from Nashville, a different part from Amelia. So please welcome Brennen Leigh and Noel McKay. Good evening, guys.
Hey, Good everyone. Evening. Hello.
How are you all doing?
Oh, very well. Yeah, doing just fine. Getting the best we can, I suppose, in all the weirdness.
Excellent.
This is really nice.
Yes, it's lovely to have you with us. Okay, so for those of you who haven't been with us before, it's a writer's round. So very, very simple. Each artist is going to sing a song in turn. We'll go around a couple of times. We'll have a little break, and then we'll go around another couple of times, and that will be it. So let's get on with the show. And I believe Hannah is going first. So let's hand over to you.
Cool. Well, we're going to open up with a song by Tibby Edwards. Although I heard this when I was young by the Cox Family album. But this is one Dad plays real nice on the dobro. And we learnt it for the live stream we did about a week ago, so we're enjoying playing it. So let's take it away. It's called But I Do. I don't want to say I love you, but I do. I don't want to say I miss you, but it's true. You off my mind, and I don't wanna find a new love that is true. For there's no one else can take the place of you. So I'll just hope and pray that you return someday. And I don't wanna say I love you, but I Yes, I tried to tell my heart that I could get along without you, but my heart's just not the fooling kind. No matter how I fight it, there's no use to hide it. Can't get you off my mind, and I don't wanna find a new love that is true. For there's no one else can take the place of you. So I'll just hope and pray that you return someday. And I don't wanna say I love you, but I do. I don't wanna say I love you, but I do. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
That sounds great.
I feel like I'm in Nashville now.
Yeah, sounds fantastic.
Finally.
Yeah.
Well, this is like we did our first live stream. I've been finding the whole thing quite strange.
Yeah.
Like,
It
and
is.
suddenly the world is in your living room.
But you get the big nothing back. You see the things.
But tonight, this is much better with you guys.
Yeah. We're not alone.
I find one of the hardest things is like having to watch yourself while you're playing. It's like, wow, I think I've grown a lot.
Yeah. Luckily, I have lots of notification boxes. In fact, if I had one come up now, that just block everything off. So.
All right. Yeah.
Hey everybody, really great to be here tonight, and I love the Green Note. I was supposed to be on tour over there in your country, in the UK, right now. So it's sad, but we just gotta keep playing music, and we're lucky to have this. So anyway, I'm gonna sing you a song about unrest, and you know, there's a lot of unrest right now in the country and all over the world, I think. So this is the title track of a song that of an album that I put out in England about a year and 3/4 ago, and it's still true. So, but you can find yourself some peace. This is called "Rhythm of the Rain." Not so good today. I've been working on a building with my hammer and my nails. Night I lay me down, I hear a strange bird singing. Far away back home I can feel the war turning. Far away back home I can feel the war turning. Hey, the rhythm of the rain in the middle of the night breaks up my bad dreams, calms my fight. Look out my window, it's a dark moon again. Gonna shut my eyes and curl up to the rhythm of the rain. A toothless man came round, 2 pence in his hand. He's begging for a bottle to ease his troubled mind. I try to sleep, but he's knocking at my door, and I know that I can't give him half of what he's looking for. Know that I can't give him half of what he's looking for. The rhythm of the rain in the middle of the night breaks up my bad dreams, calms my fight. Look out my window, it's a dark moon again. Gonna shut my eyes and curl up to the rhythm of the rain. Everything is wrong tonight, there is no peace. Gonna get down on my knees, let the tears roll down my face. Get down on my knees, let the tears roll down my face. Hey, the rhythm of the rain in the middle of the night breaks up my bad dreams, calms my fight, sweet Lord. Look out my window, it's a dark moon again. Gonna shut my eyes and curl up to the rhythm of the rain. Shut my eyes and curl up to the rhythm of the rain. Oh, the rhythm of the rain, knocking on my soul. Black cops, white cops on black. White House don't care, and the rhythm of the rain gonna wash away, gonna wash away. gonna wash away, oh, the rhythm of the rain.
Yeah.
Thank
That
y'all.
was awesome.
Thank you.
That was really good.
Yeah, so good to hear you.
Yeah, it sure is.
It's been a while, huh?
I feel like the last time we played together, Amelia, was in England.
I
It was
know.
in Newcastle, yeah. Or,
I know,
Yeah, it was on the Gateshead side.
Yes, I remember you guys checking out of the hotel and being like, "Wait, I love you."
Yeah. Well, likewise. Good times.
Yeah. Can't wait to hear y'all.
Thanks.
This is really cool.
Yeah, it sure is. We sure miss everybody over in the UK. We tentatively have a tour planned for this fall. We've got our fingers crossed that it will work out, you know, and
Yeah, we realize how privileged we are because we've done a tour at least once a year, maybe for 8 or 9 years now, and we've gotten so attached to it. We just love to go, and the Green Note is always a highlight. So
Yes.
this is special.
the Green Note was the first venue we ever played in the United Kingdom.
It was, and it was a particularly stressful trip up to that point because we had almost gotten deported. I lost my passport in Ireland, and someone was like telling me that if I got on the ferry that I would get deported, and I was just completely devastated about the idea of having to maybe go home. And someone gave me the advice to just get on the ferry, and we got on the ferry and we made it.
Yeah,
and then the Green Note was our first gig, and it was just such a wonderful gig that this is like 7 or 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Something like that. Such a wonderful gig that it just made everything right again. So it's a special place.
Yeah.
That little video at the beginning made me get a lump in my throat. So thank you guys again. I'll stop. We'll play a song. This is a little song about West Texas. This city life has got me in a panic. You've got to take me somewhere more romantic.
California beaches where the ocean's deep and blue. A mountain top in Switzerland, a gondola for two. Some faraway exotic destination is not exactly what we're thinking of. Let's go to Lubbock on vacation, then we'll know we're really in love.
You talk about how Lubbock's not the place to be. The way that you describe it doesn't sound so bad to me.
You say you wanna take me to a place that has mystique, but I think Greece or Paris or the Bay at Martinique are places we might go in situations where Cupid maybe needs a little shove. So let's go to Lubbock on vacation, and we'll know we're really in love.
Come on, it isn't really that bad, is it?
A place to live, but maybe not to visit.
I've loaded up the hound dog and the tank is full of gas.
We'll ride along in style across the high plains fast. We'll find the sweetest spot on God's creation.
My pretty little prairie turtle dove, that's you.
Why, that's you.
Let's go to Lubbock on vacation,
then we'll know we're really in love. Let's go to Lubbock on vacation.
now.
We make it sound kind of appealing, I guess.
There's not much out there, though.
I love it, but it is rather flat.
Yeah. Not a lot to do there unless you like prairie dogs.
Hannah Johnson, have you been over to Nashville or Texas or anything yet?
I have indeed. My sister lives in Austin, and well, she should have been over here in May, and I should have been there in April, March.
Yeah.
But yeah, that didn't happen, unfortunately. But
yeah,
we will wait and see. But we have a record to finish.
Yep.
So yeah, which actually leads us nicely onto the next song that we're going to play, and I hope Brennen doesn't mind. This next song is the Toy Hearts made, beginning to make our fifth album, and the title track is one called Heart Rehab. And Dad had, for those of you who don't know, he had a triple bypass a couple of years ago now, and he was sent to a place called Heart Rehab, which we went to. And Sophie, my sister, who lives in Austin, was going over to write some songs, and one was with Brennen, and the other was with Jim Lauderdale. And we thought we'd had the idea of making Heart Rehab into a song, and they, Sophie and Brennen, wrote this together, and we're so honored. It's such a great song. So I'm gonna this is either a really good idea or a really bad idea, but hopefully we won't mess it up. But yeah, here's Heart Rehab. They put me in heart rehab. They told me it wouldn't be that bad. Take some deep breaths and you're gonna be fine. 'Cause they caught it just in the nick of time. The pressure nearly caused it to break. The strain was more than my poor heart could take. They tried to tell me that I was just down and feeling sad, but they put me in heart rehab. They hooked me up to a machine and pumped my veins full of morphine. They cut me open, took a good look inside, and said you're lucky that you're still alive. Now the pain has been
I'm so
Thank
proud
you.
that you guys do that.
Oh, well, thank you
Well,
for
you were
for writing it.
Yes, you were instrumental in writing it.
Yeah, it's an honor. I love the way you sing it.
Well, we're real excited. Hopefully, when things change, we can get back and finish the record that we're making. But it's sounding good so far. The song.
Good. I saw Sophie's out there watching. Hi, Sophie.
Okay.
Okay. Trying to just distance myself a little from this mic. Well, that was a beautiful song, and I think I have something that kind of flows along with that. It's one thing I love about playing in the round is just kind of, you know, there's just such a beautiful thing that happens between songs. One song just gives you an idea, and this song I'm going to play is also on my album, Rhythm of the Rain, and it's a song to a dear friend named Yuma. I wrote it with a friend of mine here in Nashville named Ben Glover. And Yuma was a guy that would always go to every show. He was that kind of guy. He was tall and handsome. All the ladies loved him. And he would do anything for you. You know, we all knew he had a couple demons, but it's just strange when you have a friend that you just don't quite see inside as to how bad it is. And some of my friends like to tease me that I like to write songs about death, and so maybe I'll make an album to death someday. But I just think when good people die, they deserve a song, and I believe that they can hear it. So Yuma went home one day and went in the garage and put on a record, some song that I've always just wondered what was that song, and he hung himself. So this is a song to Yuma. Yuma, you got a lot to think about. Why'd you go cold on a train going south? Talking in my head most every day. Why'd you have to go and leave that away? You left that way. And the band plays on all night long. What was that song? What was that song? All the pretty women dance and sing along. Oh, Yuma. One last tune on the record player. Something about the truth from a soothsayer. Something about life being just a cruel joke. Have another drink, light another smoke. Have another drink. And the band plays on all night long. What was that song? What was that song? All the pretty women dance and sing along. Oh, you still listening? You still listening? Hey, Yuma, you got a lot to think about. Why'd you go cold on a train? Did you knock on wood one time too many? Make a final wish on your prettiest penny. And the band plays on all night long. What was that song? What was that song? All the pretty women dance and sing along. Oh, Yuma. Band plays on all night long. What was that song? What was that song?
you're still listening.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sounds so good.
It's really haunting.
Thanks. He was a haunting guy.
Yeah.
Well, the next one that we're going to do is one that, well, you know, when you're a songwriter, you're kind of walking around listening to people say things that, and listening for those little tidbits of things that are interesting and song-worthy. And I guess it was probably our third tour that we did of the UK, and we were staying with the Johnsons. We were staying with Stuart and Hannah, and Sophie was there. I think that was before she moved to Austin. And I remember that it was Guy Fawkes Day, and Stuart was talking about some aggravating person that he had the misfortune of having to deal with, and said this thing that really stuck in my mind. And I wrote it down, and it took a while. It kind of sat around in my song idea thing for a while until it was time for me to, you know, it kind of struck me one day, I need to finish that one. And I probably didn't even get it exactly right the way that it's said, but this goes out, you know, this is inspired by a thing that Stuart said. So
this is Stuart's fault.
The other day along the street I met a dame who pushed a baby in a pram as on she came. She said hello, I peeked inside, and then I hastily replied, oh, such a lovely little dog, what is its name? And she said, what size foot fits your mouth, love? The one you put there when the words are coming out, love. You know what saying the wrong thing is all about, love. In the east or in the west, in the north or in the south, they ask me what size foot fits your mouth. I told the woman at the bank up in Dundee, I need the manager now, sweetheart, where is he? And then I know my face turned red when she looked at me and said, you needn't ask again, the manager is me. And tell me what size foot fits your mouth, love. The one you put there when the words are coming out, love. You know what saying the wrong thing is all about, love. In the east or in the west, in the north or in the south, they ask me what size foot fits your mouth. I was at a party at some people's house. The hostess tried to introduce me to her spouse. But just before she'd quite begun, I said, oh, this must be your son. Then I knew again I was a dirty louse. When she said, what size foot fits your mouth, love? The one you put there when the words are coming out, love. You know what saying the wrong thing is all about, love. In the east or in the west, in the north or in the south, they ask me what size foot fits your mouth.
That's a ground. I do like it. That's great. I like the way you've embraced this sort of variety, sort of minstrel kind of thing. Because I want just something very quickly with you. There was a comedian who used to do that sort of old-time music hall kind of thing, and when it is related to this song, and if he had a heckler in the audience, he would take out his false teeth and throw them at him. And he'd always keep a couple of spare pairs, so he'd put another pair back, so he could carry on with his act. But that was his trick. But you should have had that. Maybe we could have worked that into the song as well.
Well,
maybe
I am going to the dentist next week. I can just have them pulled, and I'll just have that.
What was his name? Do you remember?
Frank Randall.
Frank
Randall.
Yes.
Don't encourage him.
That won't go over well in COVID, you know.
Right.
Absolutely
He made
not.
films and everything. I'll clear you up on him later.
Yeah, thank you.
We need some levity.
Yeah, well, thank you guys. Let's we'll keep the teeth throwing to a minimum for the evening, if we can. Unless somebody has some sort of terrible accident, which we won't wish on anybody.
Let's hope.
Let's hope.
No. Let's right then. So thank you very much. For those of you who are regulars, you know what happens now. We've had a couple of rounds, so we just have a little break. We let the guys just sort of chill for a second and grab a drink, and we introduce you to the founders, owners of Green Note, the sort of brains behind programming all the shows in the real world and programming all of these events online. Please welcome Imi and Risa. Good evening, guys.
Hey, Nick.
Hi.
Hey, Amy.
Hey.
Hey, Risa. Hello, everyone out there watching. Good evening. And it's a great show. I'm absolutely loving it tonight.
Me too. It's nice to have something a bit different as well. Every show's been quite very different. But I like.
No, I was just reflecting as I was watching that one of the things people always say they love about Green Note, the venue, is the sense of community that we have there, and obviously it's something we really miss. But I just had the feeling when I was watching tonight, we've kind of got that a little bit through these virtual shows. You know, Hannah and Stuart know Brennen and Noel, and Amelia and Brennen and Noel live in the same city. You know, it's just everyone kind of knows each other through the music world, and it's nice for us to be able to check in with everyone as well from afar.
For sure.
Yeah,
I know Hannah's been playing with us for about since she was a teenager, I think. So.
I know, and I saw Sophie, Hannah's sister,
in the chat.
Popped up in the comments. So that was a feeling as well, that she's out in Austin watching.
Yeah.
But we've got a few announcements as usual for you tonight. So if you want to go first, Reese.
So welcome. We're here, as Nick said, we're here every Wednesday and Friday at 8 o'clock UK time. Always in the round with 3 different artists who we handpick from around the world. Mostly been Britain and America, but we've had a few Australians, and who knows where we'll go. Canadians too. We are on all the social media, so please follow us: Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. We had a little. We were trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, which we finally did this week on YouTube. Although then we lost one, so we were like, damn, we got down 999. But we're actually back to 1,002. So thank you all for subscribing there. But don't stop if you're watching on YouTube and you're not yet subscribed. Just hit the button below, and we can keep going. So please follow us there: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, all the places. Follow, like. Thank you. What else? This week's show. In fact, we've got another great show on Friday. We've got Emma King, Sean Taylor, and Dan Betteridge. It's a whole British lineup, but kind of Americana music, but all British artists. So that should be a great one. Who else? We've just added to the website the week after next. Freebo, Sally Barker, and Brooks Williams. So that's also going to be. I don't know if you. Check them out. Freebo played at Green Note recently with Alice Howe. And he played with Bonnie Ray and
Bonnie Raitt,
Bonnie Raitt, and a whole who's who of artists.
Yeah, definitely is one of those players. It's an amazing scene.
But else, if you're not on our mailing list, please join that. You can do that through our website too, or we only send 2 emails a month, so we don't bombard you, but we do let you know what's going on, and we do have a lot going on, so it is worth finding out. What else? I think, and if you're watching live, it's best to watch live because you get to join in all the chats and everything. But if you're not able to watch live, these shows are available for a week afterwards on YouTube. So if you miss it, or you join halfway through and you want to catch the beginning, or you know someone who it wasn't able to watch it and you want to let them know about it afterwards, they can catch it afterwards. So yeah, that's available for a week.
Yep, indeed. It's being a bit funny today. I can feel it. If it keeps,
I know
you can hear me. Oh well.
I can't hear you.
Oh.
Yeah, Imi, we're losing
All right.
in the nicest way. We're losing you. So maybe Reese, if you better just take over for a second, I think.
A moment, and I'm just my Ethernet. Give me 1 minute. If just want to say about the.
Oh, hello.
No.
All right. I can fill in for what Emily was going to say, I think, for now. So basically, these shows, we're not ticketing these shows, but we are asking for donations. So if you are able to donate, we're suggesting a donation of £10 a show, which gets divided amongst the artists in the venue. Each show is a separate event. So if you've watched other shows and thought, oh, I donated to that, the money from tonight gets donated to tonight's artists. So I know everyone is in a situation right now where, you know, all the artists, their income was kind of lost overnight. So everyone would really appreciate if you are able to donate, please do. Yeah. What else? Oh, I think Emmy might be back. Is she back? Kind of.
I think she's still a bit jittery. I would carry on, Reese, if I were you.
The other thing we wanted to mention is we're part of a organisation called the Music Venues Trust, and we're doing an appeal at the moment. We're part of an appeal called Save the Venues, or Save, what's it called? Save the Venues, well, Save Green Note. So if you haven't yet donated to our crowdfunder campaign, then you can do that also through our website. There's links there. We'd really appreciate that. The longer we're closed, the more we're realizing how much harder it is going to be to reopen. And even when we are able to reopen, it's going to be under very restricted circumstances. So yeah, we're trying to figure out ways to keep this all sustainable. So anything you can give, we really appreciate. We've got some artists who are doing some events for us as part of the crowdfunder. So we know we've got a few coming up. We've got tomorrow night, Fran McGivery is doing a event for Green Note. There's a link through that as well, through our link tree. And then save the date on the 21st of June. Michelle and Romeo Stoddart from the Magic Numbers are going to be doing an event. We will be announcing, and they'll be announcing more information on that soon. But yeah, if you put that date in your diary now, it's going to be pretty cool. So I don't know, Emily, did you have anything else to add? Are you back?
Today. Can't hear me.
Can't really hear you. But yeah, just keep an eye on all our social media and you'll find out about all of that. So I think that's it for today. Enjoy the rest of the show and let's get back to the music.
Thank you, guys. Brilliant. That was, as Imi and Risa said, there are lots of links to all these things. I have just shoved them up into the chat. They should all be clickable. If anybody has a problem, just let me know. Right then, we shall. Oh, Hannah and Stuart have disappeared. We're getting a lovely. Maybe the dog had to go out or something. We shall wait their return just for a moment, and I shall happily mug along until we get some action. Hope everything's all right. So yes, as I was saying, there are links to all of the crowdfunders, all of the PayPal links to donate to the show this evening in the events descriptions, and I've just put them up into the chat. So you should be able to click on all of those. Stuart is going for a wander. I don't think he's got his headphones on. You see, there's always something. Yeah, these shows, you think you've got it nailed. You think you've got it nailed, and then something happens. Something happens. Right then, I think what we'll do is, Amelia, if you don't mind, we shall slightly change the order, and we'll wait. We'll pass over to Amelia until Hannah and Stuart pop themselves back
it's just musicians. You can't try to. It's like herding cats. It's like it's
live
impossible.
live TV.
Yeah. Well, hey everybody, that was great. I love Emmy and Risa. I love the Green Note, and thank you, all you people that are here. Thank you for being here tonight. It really means a lot. I can't see the chat, so if I seem cold or rude, it's just that I'm at a friend's house, so on his computer. Anyway, I wanted to play a song off an album that I recorded last summer that was supposed to be out a couple weeks ago, and I was very excited about it. I was going to tour in UK for a month in its release, and I was so excited because Kim Ritchie produced it, and which is such an honor and a thrill to work with her. So here's a song off it about just something that we're really struggling with these days, which is trying to get to the damn show. So here we go. Sucking down drinks in Columbus, Ohio. Cancel flight in Old Cinco de Mayo. All I wanna do is get up there and sing. Don't wanna hear about ice on the wings. Just try and get to the show. People all around me coming and going. Stuck down here 'cause it won't stop snowing. Kids on sugar, leaving a trail. Suits on cell phones, closing a sale. I'm trying to get to the show. Don't ask me why, I don't even know. Wherever I am, there's always somewhere else to go. So hard getting along. Open my mouth, I'll say something wrong. Really wasn't meaning to rush out the door. Wish I'd taken the time to kiss you once more. I was trying to get to the show. Don't ask me why, I don't even know. Wherever I am, there's always somewhere else to go. Flying, sitting here watching my battery dying and trying to get to the show. Really wasn't meaning to rush out the door. Wish I'd taken the time to kiss you once more. Baby, baby, oh, I need you to know. I was just trying so hard, drinking and racking up the credit card. I was trying to get to the show. Get to the show. Grass is always greener with you. Now you're stuck here at home with me and the COVID blues, trying to get to the show. Woo!
Yeah.
Can't get there.
That was awesome. I'm sorry.
No problem.
I'm sorry we were late. That was very apt.
Yeah. We nearly missed
Trying to get to the show.
Yeah. Well, I usually have dreams about driving to some gig you know you're never going to get to.
Oh, you do. You always have
And
that
then
dream.
it just goes on, and it's like can be a continuation of after you've driven back from a gig. You go to bed, and that's what you do. Well, that's what you dream about. That's just me.
So do we go next now? Oh no, it's Brennen.
Well, is it us? Whoever.
Yeah, you go. You guys go
Okay.
next.
Okay. I had a dream a couple of nights ago that I double booked bass players. So they both showed up. And it was, that's like a huge anxiety dream for me. Because I've never done that, where I hired two of the same instrument by accident, but it's one of my worst fears. It would be so embarrassing. Anyway, I wrote this with Tessie Lou Williams from Texas, and she has a new album out. But this is a song. This is a song we wrote pre-quarantine, not really knowing how relevant it might end up being. But it's called "Let's Stay Home." I know we planned on going out, but let's stay home. 'Cause things look different from the couch. Let's stay home. I've lost all interest in the bar. Leave your shoes right where they are. I'm not getting in the car. Let's stay home. How about we just blow it off? Let's stay home. Your robe has never felt so soft. Let's stay home. We've got frozen chicken wings, tater tots and onion rings. We're not missing anything. Let's stay home. We'll send regrets to Frank and Sue. They probably want to stay home too. I can't put on my coat and hat. The dog is sleeping on my lap, and I don't want to disturb his nap. Let's stay home. Honey, turn the TV on. Let's stay home. There's a Faulty Towers marathon. Let's stay home. We'll make our own closing time. Pour me one more glass of wine. Doing nothing suits me fine. Let's stay home.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. Thank you.
That was awesome.
Yes, well, we were all staying home, but we've been allowed now, apparently, it's been announced that we can increase our being alone. We can have our own bubble where we can introduce one other person into this bubble.
Like a containment
Ye-
bubble.
Yeah. But it's still staying home, isn't it? It's just you can visit one other person, or one person can come and visit you.
Do I get to choose who it is?
Well,
Luck of the draw.
Yeah. Is it a lottery system?
Yeah.
Well,
This
put it
will be
this
your
way.
new quarantine buddy.
Yeah.
There's no queue starting.
There's no queue.
No line starting, yeah. So it's us, isn't it?
Yeah, you ready to play something, Dad? So we'll play something Dad and I wrote together. I made my first solo CD, and this is a song from that, and this is a kind of train song. So yeah, it's called The Nowhere Train.
Well, I stood in line to buy my ticket, and I've been waiting for years. And I paid my dues, I've shed my tears. Now I am out of here. Well, my bags are packed and I'm ready, but this is what I found, that the train that I nowhere train. It's a nowhere train. And you're never gonna get there on that nowhere train. On that nowhere train, oh, there ain't no tunnels of love, and just the rain falling down from the harsh skies up above. And on that nowhere train, there ain't no point in turning back. Each side you're looking is the wrong side of the track. Well, it's a nowhere train. It's a nowhere train. And you're never gonna get there on that nowhere train. It's a nowhere train. Oh, it's a nowhere train. Say you're never gonna get there, never gonna get there on that nowhere train. I stood in line to buy my ticket, and I've been waiting for years. I paid my dues, I shed my tears, and I am out of here. Well, my bags are packed and I'm ready, but this is what I found. At the train that I've been traveling on, there's nowhere bound. It's a nowhere train. It's a nowhere train. Well, you're never gonna get there on that nowhere train. Said it's a nowhere train. Oh, it's a nowhere train. You're never gonna get there, never gonna get there on that nowhere train. And I ain't going nowhere on that nowhere train. I will not ask for my money back or seek to complain. I've been by all them dead in town on the speeding track, and I found that it got me going nowhere fast. Yeah, oh, I guess I ought to be thankful to him for that.
Yeah.
Good one.
Play a train song. You know that Todd Snyder song, Play a Train Song?
Sure.
Yeah. He was like this old legendary guy in Nashville who would always be out at every venue just like yelling, "Play a train song, y'all!" Todd wrote a song about him, so he would have loved your song.
There we go. We could, I'm sure, play train songs for hours.
You need the dobro for a train song. You can't do one without it.
Yeah, it's
It's the Caton Roberts was the master at that. I don't know whether you know who Caton Roberts was. He's the guy Chris Scruggs was really plays amazingly like him. I think he was great friends with him and learned a lot of these kind of tricks of all to do with trains. And Caton had a whole library of different train noises. But,
That's cool. Country music geekery.
Yeah.
Exactly so.
All right. Well, man, this has been so fun. It's been great listening to you guys. You both like sound so good. I just put it together that Hannah, that's your dad there with you. which is really cool. So cool. There's something about country music and playing with your own blood, and I know Brennen and Noel and Brennen. I know you guys are pretty tight, I'd say, so same kind of thing. I love it, and I appreciate y'all listening tonight. Thank you so much for the Green Room for having me, and I just wanted to just say that one of my favorite songwriters comes from England, and his name is Nick Lowe, and he has a very appropriate song for these times that we're in. I've been playing this song a lot, so I'm going to end with What's So Funny About Peace, Love, and Understanding. As I walk through this wicked world, searching for light in the darkness of insanity, I ask myself, is all hope lost? Is there only pain and hatred and misery? And each time I feel like this inside, there's one thing I want to know. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? As I walk on through troubled times, my spirit gets so downhearted sometimes. Where are the strong? Who are the trusted? Where is the harmony, sweet harmony? And each time I feel it slipping away, makes me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Where are the strong? Who are the trusted? Where is the harmony, sweet harmony? And each time I feel it slipping away, just makes me wanna cry. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Understanding for my brothers, for my sisters. Peace. Thank you. Love that song.
I love that one too.
All right.
All right.
Well, this has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you, Green Note, everybody at the Green Note for inviting us to do this, and all you folks who tuned in. Really cool.
Yes. It makes us miss being in the United Kingdom all the more, though.
Yeah. We say every day that I wish we could have a, tart from that little place in such and such little town, and
Just can't really get a pot of tea here the same way.
no, you can't.
So.
But we will leave you with a cover tune that we learned from a Texas artist named Steve Jordan. It's called Falta tu amor.
Llévate mi alma si quieres que pertenece. Llévate todo mi ser que tuyo es. Has de saber algún día lo que he sufrido. Entonces puedo hacer que tú me quieras a mí. Soy el que sufre el dolor de un juramento. Hasta la muerte juré quererte siempre. Soy la que vive sin fe, porque me falta tu amor. Llévate todo mi ser que pertenece. Soy el que sufre el dolor de un juramento. Hasta la muerte juré quererte siempre. Soy la que vive sin fe, porque me falta tu amor. Llévate todo mi ser que pertenece.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Man, that was beautiful. Who is that by?
I think it might be traditional, but we learned it from an artist named Esteban Jordan, who went by Steve Jordan. He was an accordionist.
Yeah, he was a South Texas artist. He passed away, I guess, about 4 or 5 years ago. But they called him El Parche, which means the eye patch, because he wore one.
Nice.
So, he was absolutely brilliant.
Ah, that was so beautiful.
He played
Thank you.
chromatic harp as well, didn't he? He's a harmonica player as well, really good.
Did he play chromatic harp?
He played all kinds of instruments.
Yeah,
He was definitely a multi-instrumentalist. Yeah.
Yeah,
If you can get a hold of his recordings, they're absolutely something else. So.
I'm not familiar with any of his particular records, but his name, I'm familiar with his name. Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, I'll send some your way.
Yeah.
The Jimi Hendrix of the accordion, they call him.
Definitely, yes. He was out there.
He was out there.
All right, well, we'll play one more then. Yeah, and just to echo the sentiments of everyone else, thanks to Amelia and Brennen and Noel and everyone at the Green Note and for tuning in. We really appreciate it, you having us and for you watching. We'll finish with a song I wrote a long time ago. I get asked to play this a lot, and again, kind of learnt it for the live stream. So I thought we'd play it to make the people happy. So here we go. It's one called The Captain.
Who are you to tell me what to do? God knows so when you sing, you don't have a clue. Who are you to make demands of me when I'm ready to go without your company? tried to make you realize, and I gave my heart and soul right in front of your eyes. I have tried to keep my peace of mind, and I guess I'm getting good at crossing over your mind. So go ahead and pass your judgment about the kind of band I lead. You've been doing it so well since I was 17. And no, I won't take your orders. Sure, everything you see, you will never be captain of me. Who are you to tell me what to do? You've got no soul and you sing, you don't have a clue. Who are you to make demands of me when I'm already whole without your company? So go ahead and pass your judgment about the kind of band I lead. You've been doing it so well since I was 17. And no, I won't take your orders. Sure, everything you see, you will never be the captain of me. No, you will never be the captain of me.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Oh,
We did
beautiful, guys.
Dry your eyes, everybody.
Oh, Dad.
How you all doing?
Yes, great.
Did you enjoy that? I certainly
Yeah.
did.
it very much.
Yeah.
It was a
fantastic.
pleasure
Yeah.
and an honour.
Just getting
It's
warmed
sort
up.
Yeah, I know, that's any problem. It's sort of been gone from Nashville to Texas to Mexico and back again this evening. So it's much more pleasant than the weather that's floating around outside my window at the moment. So yes, thank you very much. That's wonderful. It's great to see so many people in the stream this evening. Great to see so many familiar faces. Well, not faces, but names cropping up. I know there's a few. Scott Warman, who's out there, who plays with Amelia a lot.
Scott, I missed you today.
Fantastic bass player.
Yeah.
Mr. Rubin is there as well. We've all got an Andy Rubin story. Mine usually involves being somewhere very, very late at night looking for a drink, as he can't quite believe that London shuts at sort of 2 o'clock in the morning. But good to see you there, Andy. So I hope to see you again soon. Right then. That sort of segues quite nicely onwards, because for those of you who are regulars know that we talk a little bit at the end just about what everybody's up to. And one of our very definite regulars, Lena and Joe, have asked a question, and so we'll start with that, and we'll sort of go round a little bit. Hannah, they've asked, do you know when your new album is going to be coming out? Is it all based around sort of being able to get back over to Nashville again?
Yeah, so I was supposed to go in April, and we basically have about 13, 14 tracks, but we're not going to have all of them. Sophie's actually written some new ones, so we just need to get down a few more. But the bulk of it is there. So this trip was meant that trip was meant to kind of finish up all that. So it's a hard one to answer now. I mean, it was hard without COVID, and it's even harder now. So I guess as soon as I can get over there, I will. I have the plane voucher, and it's over in Austin. So.
So have you got anything else coming, sort of lined up on sort of streaming side or anything? Have you got anything in the diary that you want to tell people about?
Well, we are going to do some more streaming, little not on such a grand scale, like reaching across the ocean as we are tonight.
Well, Dad can tune in anyway.
But we haven't got any actual dates planned yet. But it's something we are going to.
Dad is enjoying setting things up in the house and making it like a gig. I actually, when this whole thing happened, I was up in Yorkshire where my mum lives, and I'm also training to become a yoga teacher, and I've got exams soon. So I came back about a week ago, and we did our first live stream, but I resisted for a long time, kind of doing it. But yeah, it's not so bad. It's looking good. So, yeah, I'm just rambling now. Do shut me up.
All right then, I'll step in gently, surreptitiously. What about yourself, Amelia? What have you got anything coming up? Obviously, you've got the album's sort of been out for a while, but what have you got in the diary, sort of virtually?
Every Wednesday, I normally do my own home live stream, which I call Home on the Strange, and it's at 9 p.m. London time every week, and it's been a work in progress. It's been really fun, and I guess the other thing for me is that since my new album was not able to come out in May, which is the new album is called Love I Swore. It's going to be out in February 14th. It's sort of an album about all sides of love. So February 14th, and in the meantime, I'm going to definitely be releasing some singles. I'm starting a recording project here in this studio that I'm in with my friend Brett Ryan Stewart. We've been writing songs forever, and he does a lot of the singing on that. It's going to be really cool. We're going to put out about 4 songs. And then I'm going to do some recording and keep you guys happy, throw out some meat to you. And
cool.
Yeah, so, and I'm playing this and that show, but my steady thing is Home on the Strange every Wednesday.
Okay.
So thanks for asking.
Cool. And Brennen and Noel, what about yourselves? What have you got in the diary?
Well, we each have our respective live streams that we do every Tuesday. Mine is at 6 p.m. Central Time, which is midnight in the UK, for those of you with disrupted sleep schedules. And Brennan's is 2 hours later.
Yeah, it's 8 p.m. Tuesday, Central American Time. That's from the Roberts Western World Facebook page.
So 2 a.m. Wednesday morning.
Yeah, so I'm sorry. I don't have control over what time that happens.
Dad's sometimes up playing there.
Yeah. I mean, it's late, but I do see people every week from all over the globe. So people, I guess, have insomnia. But we also both have records that are finished, that are in the can.
Cool.
Meaning finished but not out yet. And we're both looking at fall release, I think, for those.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was just, well, there's lots going on there. So I suggest that everybody, we've been putting up the websites and as we've been going along, but do just look everybody up, just type it into Google and you'll find everybody and you'll find everybody's socials. So if I know that some of you will have come to this through for one artist, but I know there's been a lot of chat about, oh, we don't know who that was. So go and give them a follow and keep up to date with everything that they're up to. So thank you very much, guys. Both artists and everybody that's come into the stream to watch tonight. It's great to have you. as Imi and Risa said, we don't ticket for the shows. It is a donation if you can and if you are able. Please follow the PayPal links and donate to help both the artists keep going and, as Imi and Risa said, a little bit goes to keep the running costs of the live stream going while we can't get into the real venue. Remember, there is the crowdfunder for Save the Green Note as part of the Music Venue Trust. So if you can get involved in that in any way, again, we would be really, really grateful. So thank you, Hannah, Stuart, Amelia, Brennan and Noel. All we have to say now is good night. Good night. We'll see you on Friday. Cheers. Good night.
Good night, everybody.
Great. Good night. Bye-bye.